This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Hi, I'm Pastor Emmy Swedlin from Faith Lutheran Church in Morris, Minnesota. As a congregation, as we enter into these days of Advent, these days leading up to our Christmas celebrations, we are thinking about how Jesus is with us, both in the midst of light and darkness. Barbara Brown Taylor has a quote. She says, "Even when it's so dark you can't see God, God can still see you." So I invite you to hear this story from the Bible. From Genesis chapter 15, there were two folks named Abram and Sarai, and they had been living through a dark time. Perhaps they had felt forgotten by God, unable, as the case was, for them to get pregnant, to be parents. And so here is how God remembers them. After these things, the word of the Lord came to Abram in a vision. "Do not be afraid, Abram. I am your shield. Your reward shall be very great." But Abram said, "O Lord God, what will you give me? For I continue childless, and the heir of my house is Eliezer of Damascus." And Abram said, "You have given me no offspring, and so a slave born in my house is to be my heir." But the word of the Lord came to him. "This man shall not be your heir, no, but your very own issue shall be your heir." He brought him outside and said, "Look toward heaven and count the stars, if you are able to count them." Then he said to him, "So shall your descendants be." And he believed the Lord, and the Lord reckoned it to him as righteousness. I'm intrigued by the idea that the stars are always in the sky above us, but it takes the darkness of night for us to see them, for us to see the lights reflected off of them. I don't know why some folks who yearn to have a child are not able to. It doesn't make sense. But what I do know is that God saw Abram and Sarai, and God sees each of you in whatever pain you carry. And so even in the midst of darkness, trust that God is with you. Continue to bring your prayers, your laments to God. Trust the one who makes the night sky to shine. Grace and peace to you from myself, Pastor Emmy, and the people of Faith Lutheran Church in Morris.